Welcome back. Another episode, another session, some more gameplay. Let's go recruit this auto mechanical doctor.
Anybody got the time?
I'll find my next victim. I mean, a hostile.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
Alright. Oh, alright. Well, that's what a horrible way to start. But it's, I guess I'm hostile with everybody. So assume all to be hostiles. Roger. Let's change this to tactical. Alright. Welcome back, guys. There's a new episode of Outer Worlds 2 on the very hard difficulty. So far, we haven't really, picked much factions to go with or have done anything. I think that defines baseline end game kind of stuff. So I think we're gonna still play neutral, still be a thief. I know anti-Cleos, we're definitely gonna fuck them up every time we see them. I'm not a fan of no anti-Cleos.
Sharpen up. Hostiles nearby. Enemy spotted.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Well, damn. So first person for sure, because it's a lot of precision shooting. So grenade. I don't know if I killed those two people. Let's try to do stealth the whole time. God damn, all through.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Avenge my death. Negative. Recharge incomplete. Check your scope. The amplificator is charged.
Oh shit, it's a full clip.
Adversary vulnerability. Locking them down. Torpification in progress.
Electrical dampeners failing.
The optimal use of ammunition.
Recklessly as shit. Nah, let's keep our companions. My thing is, do I want to try to save the Robo-Doc or not? I guess let's try to do it till we can save the doc. I'm down for that.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
Then I go 2 back. Alright, here we go. And just to make it easier next time.
Negative. Recharge incomplete.
Take the adrenaline.
Get a grenade.
One needs a grenade.
Check your scopes for combatant enemy.
Go away.
Combatant scanned. Torpificator is charged. Locking them down. Mitigating their threat.
Electrical dampeners failing.
I'm alive.
Error. Greetings. This unit is unable to
Oh,
fulfill
yeah.
its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute its program. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. Navigation systems re-initializing. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. Clarification of purpose confirmed. This unit will arrive at its destination with 0.02% higher efficiency. Thank you, qualified engineer.
Booyah. A little bit of luck. All that life, just get that one little bot. What am I missing? Ah, I see. Oh, shit, I'm trying to get the fucking plumber. I have to go from here.
Patience. Still recharge.
Utmost caution is highly urged. Refugees and travelers.
Adversary vulnerabilities. Alas, it's not far. Swine. Have a fix. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Not possible. No target to gun.
Damn, gotta do some damage. Shotgun might be nice, man.
Freelancers, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
Commander, when you next check your personal terminal, you'll find my letter of denegation. Far as I can tell, my standards of acceptable conduct are a mite unrealistically high for this little outfit. Not sure that's something we can solve.
Aww. I didn't know that. Either everybody I fucking shoot and it's evil. Alright, well, I want to lose her because I like her ability. She literally just weakens the enemy. Alright, will you spider fight again? That's alright. Hold on.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Huh.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand. The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body are fundamentally very similar. It's true. Whether over porcelain or metal, flesh or blood, we all take the same oath of service. It's like I've always said, a doctor is a biological plumber, exploring the unknown and unseen depths of the human body. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? Take it from the pipe doctor. We're all just tubes down to the core. You mean, you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge. Maybe you're right. The day an automech unclogs a toilet unsupervised is the day I hang up my spurs. Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
Scientism.
Uh-oh.
Well, I told that guy I wasn't come down there unless we verify everything first. No sense in driving that thing all the way there if we can't pay up. We can't do that.
fuck was that?
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion zone. Tend to the injuries.
The meaning of life is in merit, and we are the keepers of the equation.
When I asked the seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind. Trust in the Order to think outside of the box. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else? My supplies are running low.
Yeah, good call.
Agent, oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. Cruelty for cruelty's sake. I thought you above that. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? You seem to be under the mistaken assumption that the Earth Directorate has any true authority here. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. If this De Vries is responsible, then I agree with your objective. But don't forget the innocents caught in the middle. They need your help too. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
wanted to fight a mathematician.
Can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
That all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on his person.
Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside of the order, and some all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst. Setting into motion the future most aligned with the
Probably eradicate algorithmic dissonance.
Mitigating the threat, taking the fight out of them.
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this nightlight. Sorry, rejuvenation device.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the near future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Your mother must be so proud.
Try a grenade bombardment off rip.
Ratcheting up to have a fix on their weakness.
Use that guy's mouth.
Mobilizing.
Assessing. One.
Violence.
for combatant analysis.
Those are N-ray junction boxes. That scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Found another one. Damn it.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Enemy in
Anomalous
vicinity.
outlier.
Recharge for mayhem. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Locking them down. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Time for quick dip. Who needs to die? Plain wrong. Whoever wired this up should be expelled from the Order. I thought they had some self-respect.
reason.
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is conflict, then it was inevitable.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
Lack of a door, for starters.
You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge. Thank you. That is the intention.
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Augustine? Sure.
She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get. I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask? Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama. Much appreciated.
Position. Those who do not follow the plan will be terminated.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect.
Hostilities are afoot. No variable. Consider self-preservation a priority.
As it was an Auntie's choice. It's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Keep to Riley's vital. Everyone don't become a statistic, Commander. Combatant scan.
Isn't this fancy? Guessing these are the abbot's quarters. I see the good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods. Never works.
Humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not when a student fails. While the instructor of Bishop Basar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she... Peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. lives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards. What were we talking about again? I knew I did right signing on with you, Commander. Let's gut that fool. We can still come back to see the aftermath of this later.
Of course, Commander. Sometimes the work is a ruthless equation.
Praise high probability. Wiley trapped us here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender.
He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs. That must be where he hid the key to stop the press.
Hurry! Where are you going? Don't leave us! Come back!
This would be the scriptorium Anchoress, Brun, and Chow mentioned earlier. Should we fetch them their facilitate their malfunctional behavior further?
onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails? Yeah. Of course.
Just picking the lock on that safe, but it looks to be rigged to that ridiculous puzzle up above.
Mortificator is charged.
For combatant analysis.
Anomalies! Progressing!
Balancing the equation!
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
I am becoming rationally angry.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? Wonderful. Please deposit the titles in that drawer there, and we will review it forthwith. Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Sprats. It has that effect on people.
Mental carceration and the potential unreality of conscious experience adds an interesting dimension to the argument. It's certainly worth exploring.
Perhaps later. For now, I feel we should reward our guest with their choice of reward, given the idiosyncratic nature of his conclusion. Armor or weapon? Very well. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials. We appreciate your time.
If you have a spare 4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
They obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on.
Investigating disturbance.
Assessing.
Locking them down.
Do try to limit further damage. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Enemy spotted.
Backing scan.
Weapon expended.
Alive.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Who needs to die?
Approaching target coordinates. Investigating disturbance.
No natural phenomenon.
Enemy moving into
Discovering
conflict.
disturbance is imminent. Reacquiring target. Investigating hostile intentions.
Vacation.
So, time to decide. Do we fall back now to save the hostages? Remember, you didn't kill those people. Seer Wiley did. You focused on our goal. Despite any effort to deter us.
No, I'm forced to disagree there. Fairly certain it was our inaction that killed them.
You, already. You were supposed to take at least twice as long to deal with the hostages. Is there anything more grating than a guest who arrives earlier than expected? I can clearly see your other companions. Or... were you referring to a firearm? Evidently, I erred in my estimations of conducting a civilized conversation with you. Hold a moment. According to the math, in no universe is it possible for you to have solved my puzzle and saved the hostages in such a short duration. Architect, preserve me. This wasn't supposed to happen. The hostages were intended to delay you, not actually die. And this, after you already slaughtered Clemens and Svoboda. Void it all. Do you even know what you've done? Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides! No. No matter. Augustine already has the coordinates for the peace talks. I will simply have to deal with you before transmitting the rest of the station's security protocols. That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint? No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form. That's the difference between you and me. I am an intellectual. You are just a brute with a gun. I predicted you'd say that.
Taking the fight out of them. Torpification in progress.
It's rejuvenation.
Target analyzed. Let
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
suffered extensive damage. Target analyzed. Lay down. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Fill me with bullets on the with this rejuvenation device in my you'll never destroy the position. I will attend to you personally.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Combatants. Either restore my life or go for torpor. Medic, please. Atlas locking them down, mitigating the threat. You try to limit
Refraining from a gratuitous
Sector scope for combatant analysis. Would not refuse medical support. There be none.
Torpification in progress.
With this rejuvenation device in my disposal, you'll never do me
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Clever little sprats attempting to destroy the projector. I will attend to you personally.
Adversary considers self-preservation a priority. Narrowing. Go for torpification. Medic, please. Impact area. Don't become a statistic. Swine. Mitigating the threat. Locking them down.
Recharge for mayhem.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. On the equation. No combatant on my scopes. Torpificator in charge.
Whatever lives is right. Sending you for the protector.
Hostile in proximity. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
This is not fiction. Whoever is left, kill this house!
Revive me so I can kill him.
Bullets all you like.
Ready, Commander.
With its rejuvenation.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. Fix on their weaknesses.
bullets all you
Weapon
like.
ready, Commander.
With this attempting to destroy the projectile. I will
Vitals are in the red, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Whoever is left, kill this out!
Standing by to stupefy.
With this reduced...
Enemy spotted.
Adversary mitigating them, knocking them down. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic. Standing by to stupefy. Fortification. Mitigating the threat. Suffered extensive damage. Moving up. Down. Remove him from the equation. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Fortificator at ready status. Mitigating. Locking them down. Enemy spotted. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Firing through.
navigating toward everything.
Bullets all you like. Is charged. With his rejuvenation. Attempting to destroy the protector. Record has been after my prediction. Kill!
Commander, Lobby's no longer able to heal himself. Let's show him what feels like. Proceeding forward.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Bullets all you like. With the attempting to destroy the
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
rejuvenation device. Trash. I think it destroyed its sector. Tends to me personally.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Unready. Vindicating the threat. Fragments down. Remove them from the equation. You try to limit further damage, Commander. Their vitals are in the red, Commander.
With bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation. Attempting to destroy the protection.
Enemy spotted.
Vitals are in the red, Commander. Battle scan. Fragments down. Remove him from the equation. Mitigate patients. Still recharging.
Narrowly clear.
Vulnerabilities identified. Vitals critical. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Have a fix on their weaknesses. Combatant analysis. Go for torpification. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
No evading me this time.
Will not refuse medical support.
Unknown variable.
Make me attend you. Grenade! Boom! Balancing the equation.
Commander. Thank you, dear. Target analyzed. Lay down fire!
I'm alive.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. What is this? Have you lost sight of our mission? Our end goal? Or has your void-damned arrogance blinded you entirely? This greater tranquility substation nonsense. If all you have to show for your supposed expertise is the location of the peace talks, then I suppose we'll just have to prepare ourselves for the bloody fight ahead. It was going to be hard enough without Clemens' explosives. And now, without those codes, we'll have dragoons to contend with as well. Consider this an order to proceed with our contingency plan. I don't care what you have to do, but ensuring our survival and the success of this mission is all that matters now.
Peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space. Doesn't appreciate a good orrery. Worthless people, that's who.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley.
The commander here is just having some fun with you. It was much, much worse. And by worse, I mean exceedingly bloody.
I require a moment. I'm sure you made every effort to save them. But Architect's mercy, what an unnecessary tragedy. I won't keep you. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable though the outcome with Seer Wiley turned out to be. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon back inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. Only seems fitting you take it. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
even cold yet. Show a little respect. Void it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is this why Wily Zilk spared him? Because the seer already predicted this would be his fate? Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.